Welcome back to my YouTube channel. You meet again with me, Fahrani Jasmine. How are you, darling? Are you full yet? If not, please eat again because in the next 20 minutes, I will accompany you to discuss a very useful topic, namely parts of speech. Before we start, it's a good idea to don't forget to click the subscribe, like, share, and comment button on my video YouTube channel. Let's get started. Hey, what's wrong? Why are you crying, Rani? Look at that! I got a low score in grammar. My teacher said it because I didn't master part of speech. Your teacher is right, Rani. Parts of speech are the first step you need to learn by learning English. They're used to understanding sentence form in English. But it doesn't matter. It's never too late to learn, Rani. Let's learn together about parts of speech. Really? Let's go! So, what do you know about parts of speech? I think part of speech is a grammatical category that groups words in English by referring to their function in a sentence, right? Yes, you're right. Then how many parts of speech are there? Oh, I don't know about that. Come on. This is the modern era. You have a smartphone to find everything via Google or AI, right? Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot that a smartphone can help me. Wait. Well, I did a Google search and many of top results said 8. Wrong. There are 9 parts of speech. What? Anything. On the internet, there are noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. So, what's the other one? Determiner. Oh, I see. So apart from smartphones, in this modern era, we also have to learn from various sources, right? Yeah, use AI as necessary. Don't forget to always ask your teacher to always get a more detailed explanation. Okay, thanks for your reminder, Yasmin. So, can you explain the 9 part of speech to me, please? With pleasure, let's go. If you want to be an expert, you have to understand the basic first. Guys, have you heard the statement above, right? Exactly. When you want to be provided a field, generally someone needs to learn from the most basic things first, step by step. Like which, when learning a language, especially English, the reason is a word or phrase can have various meanings and meanings. There are even words that cannot be interpreted literally. Actually, most people know that there are only 8 types of parts of speech in English, namely verb, noun, adjective, pronoun, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. But if you ask, is determine a part of speech? The answer is yes. This determiner is usually accompanied by an article. So, why do we need to understand parts of speech? Yep, the main goal is of course to form a sentence so that it is coherent and in accordance with the grammar of the sentence. Here are some benefits of learning parts of speech. 1. Know every vocabulary category in English. 2. Understand how to place words in the correct sentence structure. 3. Understand the two main sentence patterns in English. 4. Make it easier to apply grammar such as tenses. And last 5. Guide to determine appropriate punctuation. Wow, it turned out the part of speech material is quite broad, guys. But don't worry, because part of speech are material that we always practice in everyday conversations. So you won't have any difficult understanding this grammar. And so, without further ado, let's start from the first part of speech, namely noun. Noun is the main kata benda. In simple terms, a noun is a noun, but in this case, the object in question is not like a noun in Indonesian. Noun is a classification of words used to name object, people, place, ideas, and even action. Nouns can be singular and plural. In a sentence, a noun can function as a subject, direct object, indirect object, subject complement, or object of a preposition. There are several types of nouns, namely 1. Common nouns. Common nouns are words that are still general from a category. For example, city, month, day, country, girl, boy. Because it has a general nature, the initial letters do not use capitals when writing them. Next, proper noun. Proper nouns are the opposite of common nouns, namely specific names of people, things, place, and so on. So, because it is specific, the initial letters are written in capitals. This writing applies if the noun is located at the beginning, middle, or end of the sentence. Example, January, Intan, Singapore, Bandung, etc. Next, countable nouns. Countable nouns are words that allow you to condemn, even though there are a lot of them. Examples of countable nouns include cat, apple, table, chairs, and many more. If the number is more than one, plural, in writing it usually begins with some, any, a few, view. When singular, the prefix can be the or an. These prefixes are articles which are also part of speech. Next, uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are nouns that cannot be counted, even though the number is large or small. These nouns still cannot be quantified with numerical units. For example, sand, water, milk, etc. Next, mixed noun. So a mixed noun is a noun that can be countable or uncountable, depending on the context. For example, hair, aka hair. Next, abstract noun. Abstract nouns are nouns that cannot be perceived by the five senses. So it is abstract and intangible. Example, happiness, sadness, motivation, courage, affection, age, etc. Next, concrete noun. Concrete nouns are anything that can be observed by the five senses. For example, pillow, fan, mirror, clock, and many more. And next, singular noun. As the name suggests, a singular noun is a single noun. There is only one in number. For example, a dog, an apple, an iPhone, and many more. And next, plural nouns. A plural noun is a noun that has more than one in number, but can still be counted. For example, bananas, watermelons, pineapple, etc. And next, collective. Collective nouns is a collective noun that shows a combination or collection of objects, people, or things. Example, family, combined, pairs, and many more. And next, compound noun. Compound nouns are nouns that consist of two or more nouns which have different meanings than if each noun stood alone. For example, post office, airport, boyfriend, breakfast, and many more. And next, noun phrase. A noun phrase is a phrase consisting of a combination of a noun, a pronoun, or a number. For example, the fair-skinned woman, the fair-skinned woman. And last, possessive noun. Possessive noun is a word to indicate ownership of an object. Example include Fergie's house, Switzerland's capital city, Switzerland's capital city, lectures, books, etc. Next, verb, kata kerja. The next part of speech is the verb. In English, a verb is a form of a verb that functions to explain an action or situation directly or indirectly, visible or invisible. The types of verb in English are very diverse, namely 1. Action verbs. Action verbs are verbs in the form of action that can be seen by other people. Action verbs are also known as dynamic verbs. Example of action verbs are swim, run, sing, run, work, and many more. Action verbs often appear in verbal sentences. Next, stative verbs. Stative verbs are verbs that refer to a condition or situation. Stative verbs are used to describe things like your like and dislike, opinions, belief, and emotion. For example, love, want, no, dislike, need, needs, and so on. And next, transitive verbs. Then intransitive verb, linking verb, helping verb, modal verb, regular verb, irregular verb, phrasal verb, infinitive and gerunds, and the last, causative verbs. The third, pronoun. It's the main category. As the name suggests, a pronoun is a word whose job is to replace a noun to avoid repetition or repetition. The pronouns, it's one personal pronouns. A personal pronoun is a word that replaces a person's noun. Example is I, you, we, they, and etc. And next, demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns are words that function to replace demonstrative words according to number and distance. For example, this, that, these, those. And next, interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are pronouns to ask questions. For example, who, which, whom, whose, what, etc. And next, pronouns have relative pronouns, indefinitive pronoun, reflexive pronouns, and intensive pronouns, then reciprocal pronouns, and last, possessive pronouns. 4. Adjective. It's the main kata sifat. Adjective are adjectives to explain, describe, or remit pronouns or nouns that are still general. This adjective is usually placed after the noun. In a sense, with adjective, a noun can be more specific. There are 7 types of adjective in English, namely absolute adjective, attributive, and predictive adjective. Next, appositive adjective. For comparative and superlative adjective. 5. compound adjective, 6. Denominal adjective, and last participle adjective. Next, 5. Adverbs. It's the main kata keterangan. Adverbs are adverbs to explain or provide additional information about the adjective, verb, sentence, or adverb itself. But adverbs never describe a noun. The types of adverbs in English are 1. Adverb of time are description of time. For example, yesterday, this morning, this afternoon, daily, recently, tonight, early, and many more. And next, adverb of manner is an adverb to show how an action or something happened. For example, happily, hardly, slowly, softly, quickly, etc. And next, adverb of degree, adverb of modality, adverb of frequency, adverb of place, and the adverb of focus. And next, preposition. It's the main kata depan. What are prepositions? So a preposition is a front word that functions to show the spatial or temporal relationship between one object and another. Prepositions function to connect nouns with pronouns to form phrases that modify other words. Prepositions are divided into 6 types, namely preposition of time, namely used to express time. In this case, time has a broad scope. It could be days, hours, season, and so on. Example, after, before, during, since, until, etc. And preposition of place, the preposition of movement, preposition of manner, preposition of purpose, and preposition of quantity or measure. And 7. Conjunction. It's the main kata hubung. Conjunctions are words used to unite equivalent language unit, connecting word with words, phrase with phrase, clauses with clauses, sentence with sentences, and so on. In simple terms, a conjunction is responsible for connecting the main sentence with the subordinative sentence. And 8. Interjection. It's the main kata seru. Interjection is a word to express someone's emotions toward a situation or action. Example include wow, hey, oops, oi, and watch out. And the last part of speech is article and determiner. It's the main kata penjelas. Articles in part of speech function to show the clarity of an object. If you still remember, we discussed this a little in the noun section. Oh yes, the articles are divided into 2, namely definite and indefinite. So guys, that's our discussion in this video part of speech. If I have any wrong words or explanation, please comment below. I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. See ya!